It is Jackie Robinson Day, which we're celebrating today across Major League Baseball and in MLB The Show with a huge update, a brand new collection featuring John Donaldson coming into the game. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And let's go ahead and talk about it. Brand new program today for Jackie Robinson Day, where you can earn a free 89 Jackie Robinson. That's pretty good. Let's check. We've got brand new bat skin here for Jackie Robinson. We've got some XP. We've got Andy Cooper. A lot of cards. In total, I think they said there's 20 Negro League baseball players within this collection to get John Donaldson, which the card looks really good. It's going to be really frustrating facing him. Andy Cooper, he's going to have 5-pitch mix, 4-seam, slurve, screwball, changeup, and a sinker. Pretty good overall. And a lot of these guys will be two-way players, of course. That card for not a lot of work is pretty good. We keep on going. We've got Rap Dixon, who is going to be an outfielder who can play infield and pretty much everywhere across the diamond. 72, 76 contact, not a ton of power, very well-rounded. Good speed, pretty good defense. Not a bad card at all. Keep on going. We've got Leon Day, who's going to be a two-way player, can play second, center field, and can pitch on the mound. 4-seam, curveball, sinker, changeup, and a slurve with pretty decent per 9, 78 hit 9, 70 K per 9. Check the break on some of these because that is important. And then his hitting attributes as well. Not bad. Not a ton of power, but remember, there is the Captain Buck Leonard, which you can get through playing the storylines. I think you had to play the first 3, and you get him, which can boost on power, which is pretty sweet. Keep on going. We've got Rube Foster, 87 overall. Pretty decent starting pitcher. Also another two-way player. Good stamina, not great per 9s, but a really good pitch mix. Screwball, 4-seam, slurve, sinker, and a fork ball. Does not have outlier hitting, can hit the ball. He's got 80, 86 contact, and a little bit of pop, too. Just a little bit. Keep on going. At the very end, we've got Jackie Robinson and 15,000 XP, which is definitely going to help out in terms of getting the second inning program bosses. And here is Jackie. I think a very good card. Immediately when I saw him, my mind went to Bobby Witt Jr. This is basically the Bobby Witt, which costs nearly 200,000 stubs, minus a little defense, but you get him for free. He can play first, second, third, short, left field, probably right field, maybe even center field for you. He's got some good quirks. Breaking ball hitter and dead red are two of my favorites. 90-plus contact, not a ton of power. Again, I do prefer power-oriented players, just because there's less often they would line out realistically, because hit the ball over the wall, can't be caught, maybe by a spectator. But Jackie Robinson for this program, I think that's a pretty damn good card, and you get him pretty easily. There are some moment challenges. Tally 1 hit, you get 10 points. Get on base 2 times, you get 10 points. Tally 2 hits, you get 10 points. And then 42 PXP, you get 12. So 42 points within this program, nearly half you're going to get already your first 2 cards by playing 3 moment challenges and getting 42 PXP with Dodgers. That's a pretty good head start. There is some missions with the players you earn within the program. 350 PXP with Andy Cooper, 150 with Rap Dixon, 350 with Leon Day, 350 with Rube Foster, and then some overall with Negro League players. Anybody who played in the Negro League. So I don't know if that means it's card series dependent. Not exactly sure. Like, could you use a Hank Aaron or a Willie Mays and earn progress? I don't know for sure, but you might be able to. There's also this collection right here. Now, we did get a brand new drop of storylines today featuring Leroy Matlock and Oscar Charleston. There's going to be 3 drops. This is the second out of 3 for storylines in Season 3 of MLB The Show 25. These ones, of course, were already here. Cool Papa Bell, Turkey Stearns, and Bullet Rogan. So instantly, if you guys got that done, that's 20-point progress and a free Andy Cooper for doing nothing, at least yet. I mean, obviously completed them at some point, but that's pretty good. And by doing the next 2 storylines, you're going to get 20 more points. So that's 40 points That on top of the moments in the PXP, you're going to breeze through this program. There's also a showdown for Jackie Robinson Day, which is pretty interesting. You will have to face off against the big bad John Donaldson. And this one's a little interesting because they did mention you can actually lose mini-boss challenges but not have your showdown run be destroyed. Like, you can keep going, which is interesting. And you work towards these Negro League packs that you see right here, which has a couple more diamond players. I think we can maybe check them out in the inventory because they're going to be needed for the collection. But first, let's take a look at what else we've got, because there's a brand new multiplayer program today. Of course, Weekend Classic finished up, and now we've got a new ranked season with some pretty cool cards. 90 Chipper Jones, 90 Martin Dihigo, and then some card art that looks awesome, but I'll never see, personally. I'll have to settle for the Topps card in Chipper Jones's case. Let's take a look at the brand new World Series cards first. So we've got Dihigo, we've got Chipper Jones. Taking a look at the two-way extraordinary utility knife that is Martin Dihigo, who can legitimately play every position in the game. Pitcher, catcher, first, second, third, short, left, center, right. He could be your ball boy, too, if you wanted. He'd probably do anything. Martin Dihigo, he can manage the team. He can do everything on the baseball diamond, and he's got a pretty good pitch mix. Four-seam curveball, sinker, slider, and a circle change. Does not have outlier on the fastball, but still a good mix. 77 hit 9, 80 K per 9, and the super utility of playing every position. You will have some purpose, whether it be pitching him, whether it be as a defensive replacement. There's not really something that this Dihigo can't do. Solid contact, solid power. He's great bunter, if that's your thing. 70 speed, good fielding. Dihigo is a really fun card, and I really liked him the last couple of years since he got put into the game. He's had some really fun cards within that time. And then Chipper Jones, a little bit of an interesting card for Mr. Larry Jones Jr. here. He's, of course, switch hitter, one of the best wings in MLB The Show, as you guys come to expect. He's definitely a lot better against the lefties, the southpaws. 125, 103. Not bad against right, 72, 70. The clutch is only 66. Again, when you've got runners in scoring position, clutch kind of being the big attribute, replacing content or contact in those situations. It's a very good card. He's got dead red, breaking ball hitter, first pitch, and situational hitter. Just the versus righty stuff is a little light. Not a great defender. Personally, I was lucky enough to pull Jose Ramirez. Would I rather start Jose Ramirez? I think so, especially when he's up on inside edge. So there you go. Those are the two brand new World Series cards. And when you play ranked seasons, trying to get those, you can try and vie for the brand new multiplayer program, which features an 87 Michael Kopech, which is interesting. I always like when they put out new cards that we've never seen before. Was great when he got traded over to the Dodgers last year. Not so great with the White Sox in the regular season. He's going to have outlier 1 on the four-seam. And overall, I mean, you're looking at basically Rob Dibble with a beard. Rob Dibble with an unkept beard, I would say. Four-seam slider cutter, pretty good pitch speed differentials, maxed out hit 9, the K per 9, 85, BB 9. Might have a little trouble throwing strikes here and there. Maxed out pitch clutch. Getting that card for free really quickly in the path is pretty cool. Now, the missions that they put into the game here, how are you going to progress? We've got 25 hits, 5,000 PXP, 15 stolen bases, 50 runs, 75 strikeouts, 250 total bases, and then PXP with the Kopech and Satchel Paige, who we'll talk about in a second. Once again, the multiplayer program, they're pushing that you can play on any possible mode and earn progress. That's the expectation. That's the goal. And, you know, by playing those modes, you're going to earn progress to get not only Kopech, but some packs. Ballin' as a Habit, Headliner. There is a Bat Skin choice pack. The Kaboom Bat, which came out last path, apparently. I kind of forgot about that. We've got show packs, stubs, keep on going, and then there's a Satchel Paige, 89 overall starting pitcher, which is kind of the end point where you can get right now because, again, you can only progress so far within this multiplayer program until they put out more missions. That's just how it worked in the first inning path. Same thing now. Satchel Paige, great pitch mix, four-seam curve, slider, screwball, and a sinker. Best way I could explain Satchel, it's a Bob Gibson and Fernando Valenzuela had a baby. He's got the intense heat on that four-seamer, including a sinker, much like a Bob Gibson, and then he's got some junk. He's got the screwball, which has a very stark contrast in pitch velocity, pretty good hit in K per 9, 107 stamina. Satchel's tough. He's going to be a really good pitcher for you, one of the best right-handed arms in the game, and right now this is the cutoff. You can get up to 55 points if you get 500 PXP with Satchel Paige, but I do want to keep on going to show off this. We've got Rank Seasons Rewind. So if you did not have a chance to earn Mickey Mantle or Steve Carlton, here is another shot. They're probably going to be a little bit, not as viable as they were when they first came out, but you still have a chance, especially for collections at 90 points. So in the second path update, you can get him. And then the BR Flawless Rewind is going to feature Gossage and Berkman. These card prices are tanking. If you go to the marketplace trends, they were just over 100,000 stubs. People are definitely selling them because, they're going to be obtainable for free. You get to pick one or the other. I believe these will be sellable. They don't say otherwise right now, so plan that you can sell them. That's the multiplayer Path 2 program going forward, featuring that Satchel Paige and a couple other cards that you can use to get this John Donaldson. Now, the way this collection works is a little bit interesting. At 13 cards, you get a Larry Doby, and they explain pretty much from completing the Jackie Robinson program, completing the Showdown twice to get all 4 exclusive cards in there, you can get Larry Doby for free, just like that. And this card's pretty good. 97, 86 against righties, decent against lefties, 81, 70. Solid defensively, can play second and short, can play up the middle of the infield as well as the outfield. He does have quirks. Interesting. A lot of the Negro League legends don't really get quirks, but Doby is. I think what I've noticed is the guys who played major leagues, Doby, Mays, Hank Aaron, those ones are typically the ones that get quirks, but a lot of the other guys we'll just see, for example, like Rap Dixon, he does not have quirks. I don't know why that is necessarily. Cool Papa Bell, he also does not have quirks, but that's how it works. It rhymes. And then we keep on going. You check out John Donaldson at 20 cards. Now, there's no pack. You do not have to buy any cards necessarily to get John Donaldson, who is a fantastic card. Double outlier on the slider. Outlier slider and the four-seam fastball. This card's going to be ridiculous. He's got the slurve, the forkball, and the sinker. Now, the hit and K per 9 are not the best you've ever seen, but yeah, that'll certainly play. Death-defying mechanics, really great pitch mix, one of the best arms consistently within MLB The Show since he got put in MLB 23. So that John Donaldson's going to be scary, but it's going to be tough to get him. Right now, as it currently sits, you'll have to get all the storyline cards, all the Showdown exclusive cards, the Conquest exclusive Hilton Smith, which we cannot see right now. You're going to need Josh Gibson, Martin DeHigo, Satchel Paige, every card in there. So there's no pack, but as it sits, you'll have to pick Josh Gibson as a boss or buy him. You'll have to pick DeHigo in your World Series path or buy him. He will be on the market as well. So it's going to be difficult to get John Don. I don't think it's a bad way of going about it. Now, again, to get the World Series card, you could pick him in the third inning multiplayer path and get him eventually that way, which obviously is going to take some time. And they also mentioned when the third set of storylines comes out, you'll no longer have needed to get the Josh Gibson, to get the DeHigo, which are obviously a little bit more difficult to obtain. So it's a daunting collection for sure, but I really do appreciate that there's no actual pack content to get that John Donaldson. It makes it a little bit more fair, which I am for. Now, you go to the Conquest that I talked about there is a brand new 42 series map, which features yet another free diamond player, that being Hilton Smith. If you do 3 showdown or 3 strongholds, you're going to get this card. Another diamond starter, curveball, four-seam, changeup, sinker, slider, pretty good mix. The per-9s are not going to pop out your eyes to a player. Not bad overall. And again, he's going to be needed for that collection. 42 series map, get some free packs in there, which is pretty cool. The showdown, as I mentioned, there is 4 cards in here. We can't see them right now, but in order to get all of the 4 cards, you're going to have to play the showdown twice. The pack features 2 players, or it features 4. You can choose 2, so, well, do the math to get all 4. You have to play it twice. So if you're looking to get John Donaldson, you're going to have to go to Conquest, go into Showdown, complete the Jackie Robinson program. You're going to have to think about taking Josh Gibson, getting World Series. It is not going to be easy to wind up getting that collection done, and that's, of course, ahead of the big brand new collection, which might have John Donaldson as a voucher. I don't think he'll be required, but he could help out for the big collection dropping on the 25th. So keep that in mind. There's also a brand new headliner today, that being Don Sutton. He comes in 89 overall starting pitcher, 4-seam, knuckle curve, screwball, slider, and a sinker. Not high on the velo scale, but he's going to be accurate considering. 86, 79, 83 on hit K and BB, so pretty good per 9 attributes. And then 100-plus pitch clutch. Not a bad card. Probably not going to go for too much on the market. Another headliner. They're starting to go up a little bit in overall, now at 89s. And I think that's kind of it. There is also this Jackie Robinson pack, which you can buy right now. It is $4.99 on the PlayStation Store, Xbox Store. I think it is United States only, if I'm not wrong. And it features a couple equipment items. I like to buy it. It does go to a good cause. It goes towards the Jackie Robinson Foundation, and it's been great, them partnering with MLB The Show and helping sponsor that. So definitely check it out if you guys are interested. And I think that's it. I think that's all the content we have for today, but there's a lot coming soon. We've got the Egg Hunt program coming on the 18th this Friday alongside April Spotlight Drop 3, multiplayer program that's going to be on the 22nd. To the Moon, maybe Moonshot coming on the 22nd next week. And they did confirm the first roster update for attributes will be on the 2nd of May. So still like 3 more weeks. A long time if you're holding out for those investments. But a lot of content coming out today. Brand new Jackie Robinson program, John Donaldson collection, brand new multiplayer program, and World Series rewards. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Thank you all. As always, I'll catch you guys next time.